lot of people are interested in growing palms in the yards in areas that we normally don't think of as having palms that will grow. This is our hardiest of the tall growing trunking palms. This is called a windmill palm. This is Trachycarpus fortunei, and this is a plant from the high Himalayas where it grows on the very high mountains. Here they're good down to probably 0. There are a few that made it through Raleigh's coldest temperature in '84, which was -9, and that is a particular strain. They are known as the Taylor strain. We tend to focus on these colder strains. This is actually a strain called Bulgaria that reportedly went through a -24 winter in Bulgaria, and we grow these from seed. So this is a pretty tough plant. They're fairly quick. You can go from a 4-inch pot to something head high in about 4 years in good growing conditions. These are just fruiting now. Now, windmill palms generally have either male or female flowers. Occasionally you get one that will have both. This one did. So these old flowers here are the female flowers that form no fruit, and these that form the fruit, those are the male flowers, and these are the female flowers. So this is how you grow these from seed. So we will be harvesting these seed and planting them for the next crop coming very soon. The key with palms, first of all, don't plant them in a wet spot. They don't like wet. They like really good drained. And don't plant them in the fall. We always recommend plant your palms early in the year so they'll have a chance to get a good root system and get established. And don't put them in shade. They will live in shade for years, but they don't get enough sun. For them to be winter hardy, they need to develop lots of sugars, because sugars are basically the plant's antifreeze. So the more sun you get them in, the more sugars they'll produce, the more winter hardy they will be. This one's now about 7 years old, and this is actually a dwarf. Some seedlings are dwarf and some would normal. So the normal height on this would actually be about double this height. This one is standing at 7 foot. By now it would normally be at 14 foot. We do have a series called Dwarf Delights that are basically dwarf plants from some of our dwarfs that tend to hold on to that trait. But if you want a fast growing trunked palm, there's nothing better than a windmill.